Hello everybody, it's Adi here from Hot Yoga Asheville. Today I'm going to lead you through a short neck release, shoulder release, stress relief session for all levels. Join me on the mat. I'll see you in child's pose.
Beginning in child's pose, separate your knees, relax your hips to your heels, reach your hands to the top of your mat. Take a moment here, big inhale through your nose. Fill up your lower back, middle back, upper back. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, lower back, middle back, upper back, crown of head. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Rock your head side to side. Just rubbing out any tension, stress in your forehead. Keep your eyes closed, hips relaxed. And bring your hands, palms together. And bring your hands up behind your head, opening up the bottom of your shoulders, your underarms. From here, maybe rock your hips side to side a few times. And then release your hands, palms down. Slowly keep your hips on your heels, tuck your tailbone, belly in, roll yourself up to a seated position. If you need to sit on a block, you can sit on a block for this next exercise. Bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, lift your chest up, and then scoot your fists over to the outside of your right hip. From there, keep your belly in, ribs in. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. If your elbow's out, that's going to feel a little easier. If you want to feel a deeper stretch, pull your elbow back and breathe. Breathe into the side of your neck. Breathe into your right trap. Breathe into your right inner ear, your right temple. Relax your jaw. Maybe open and close your jaw a few times. Send a little gratitude to your jaw. Helps you stay healthy, eat good food, digest and masticate. Take a few more breaths here. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, gently draw your elbow back. And then slowly release. Release your right elbow. Draw your chin down towards your chest. Bring your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest up. Lift your head up slightly. Take your hands, your fists over to the outer left hip. Keep your belly in and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Front view looks like this. So the elbow to begin is out, and then to bring up the intensity, draw your elbow back. Close your eyes. Open and close your jaw a few times. And then breathe into your left inner ear, your left cheek, your left temple, left back of eye. Take another inhale into your neck, at the bottom of your ear, down to the top of your shoulder. And we're not forcing, but just allow gravity to help you. Stay active through that left arm, left elbow back. Pull up through your pelvic floor to stabilize and breathe. Just a couple more breaths here. And to release, slowly relax your left elbow. Take your hands behind your back, draw your chin down towards your chest, and now inhale, lift your chest up, take your fists back away from your hips, and exhale, fold, bring your forehead forward. If you need to put a block under your forehead, go for it. So we're gonna take the forehead to the mat, press knuckles back and up. Again, this idea of breathing, you just gotta breathe and the breath will help to open things up. There's still an intensity in the arms, keeping the palms together as much as possible. Pressing knuckles towards the ceiling or the wall behind you. And then slowly release, bring your hands down towards your hips. Tuck your chin in belly and slowly roll yourself up to a seated position. And now take your arms out wide. Cross your right arm in front of you. Grab a hold with your left hand, left arm. And then look to the right. Right shoulder down. Breathing into the outer right shoulder, side of your neck. Take a few breaths here. Good. Inhale, slowly release. Let's take the arms out wide. Cross your left arm in front. Grab a hold of your left elbow and look to the left. Relax your left shoulder down. Draw your low belly in to stabilize. And simply breathe. Think of your breath like you're expanding a balloon-shaped animal. So you want to expand and give a little bit of stretch to fill it up. So the more you breathe, the more that fascia starts to release. The muscles start to let go and your stress starts to melt away. Just a couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Grab your left wrist and take a little side bend over to the right. Now, as we side bend, notice if you're arching your lower back. Can you draw a tailbone towards your heels? Not under, but just down. And then pull your low ribs in. Take a side bend over to the right. Think of like that action of climbing a rope ladder. You want to really stretch into the upper ribs and the sides of your shoulders. Pull your left arm out with your right hand's help. Good. Inhale, switch, grab your right wrist. Again, tuck your ribs in, stretch up and over to the left. Feel like you're stretching out of the right hip as you keep your right hip relaxed, which is challenging, right? It wants to pop up. Keep your hips settled. Lift through your pelvic floor. That'll help ground you and stabilize you. Good. Inhale, slowly come on up to center, and then exhale, release your hands to the top of your mat. Come to a tabletop position. Inhale, cat and cow. So cow pose, draw your shoulders away from your ears, untuck your tailbone, pull your chest through. Now this is where sometimes I see people shrug his shoulders and collapse your neck. Try to keep your neck long as you squeeze shoulder blades down your back. And then exhale, tuck your tailbone, move like a wave from the lower back, middle back, upper back. Draw your chin in, push through your hands, palms, round your upper back. Again, starting with your tailbone in this one. Inhale, untuck your tailbone and let that guide a wave through your spine. Bring your chest forward. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Look forward or up. And if you're looking up, try not to collapse your neck. Keep your chin in slightly. Ears over shoulders. Exhale, tuck your tailbone and round in. Push the floor away. Press into your fingertips. Inhale, come to center. Take your right arm up, reach your right hand up, and take little circles with your right wrist. Both directions.
Exhale, thread the needle. Reach your right arm underneath your left arm. Scoot your hips slightly to the right so your hips stay level. And then option to take your left hand out in front of you. Hold it there. Or take your left arm around your back for a bind, hooking your fingers around your right inner thigh. You're welcome to stay right here. If you're more mobile, maybe you're rolling to the back of the head and the outer shoulder more. Again, make sure your hips don't scoot all the way over to the left. Scoot hips back to the right. Now you're welcome to stay here or flip your right palm so your palm is face down. Press your left leg up towards the ceiling. Maintain an internal rotation. So your left knee is pointing down, belly in. If you want to add on to that a little power move, you're going to ground that right hand, lift your right foot up off the floor. If you're allowing your hip to roll out, you're going to flip over like a turtle. So we're going to learn from that. Maintain an internal rotation, so like you're spiraling your inner thigh down towards the floor. Rather than open, it's in. Then release, left leg down, ground your left hand under your shoulder, release your right arm up. And exhale, pull it back to child's pose to reset. Take an inhale and an exhale here. Maybe rock your head side to side a few times. Inhale, scooch on up to tabletop position. Other side, ground your right hand under your shoulder. Lift your left arm up. Take some circles with your left wrist, both directions. Then exhale, thread the needle. Left arm underneath your right arm. Scoot your hips to the left so hips stay level. Either keep your right hand at the top of your mat or take your right hand around your back for a bind. Scoot your hips a little to the left again. If you'd like to stay here, stay here. If you'd like to lift off, ground the left palm, maintain an internal rotation, find one point of focus, lift your right leg up. So again, if you open up those hips, you're going to flip over like a turtle, so maintain internal rotation like you're pigeon-toeing your whole back leg. Stay there, belly in, maybe lift the left foot up off the floor. And slowly release, left foot down, right foot down, ground your right hand under your shoulder, unthread the needle, and exhale, pull it back to child's pose. In this child's pose, press your fingertips down, lift your wrists and elbows up in the air. Take a big inhale into your upper back, shoulder blades, collarbone, and exhale, sigh it out. One more inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Now place your forearms down. Come up to a modified tabletop with your forearms on the floor. We're going to take a little cat-cow from here. Inhale, pull your chest through. And exhale, round your back. Push your elbows down. Relax your neck. Look towards your belly button. Inhale, pull your chest through. Shoulders back. Exhale, round and curl. One more inhale. And exhale. Bring your hips to your heels. Slowly roll yourself up to a seat. Just a couple more things. Come to a seated position. Take your right arm over your head. Grab your right elbow. Keep your chin in. So from the side view, the ribs might be up to start, but then the idea is pull your ribs back in, draw your tailbone down, get nice and straight. If you can, you're going to take your left arm back, hook your fingers. Again, what happens is the ribs start to arch, and I want you to pull them back in. That's going to make it a little more interesting. So stay right there. Again, one arm or both arms. Breathe. Think happy thoughts. The first thing that comes to mind when you think of happy thoughts. Just a few more seconds here. 3, release, and this is one of my favorites. We just do a little seaweed arm. Seaweed wave. Wee. All right, I'm so cheesy. Take your left arm over, grab your left elbow, pull your elbow down. So again, you can stay right there, just holding on with one arm. Notice if you're arching, can you get your spine straight? Always an opportunity to engage in your core. Staying there, or take your right arm under, take a bind. Again, to get that bind, a lot of times we have to arch, and you're welcome to try to use a strap or a towel as well if you'd like. And then pull your ribs in. If you're using a strap or a towel, you just put that in between your hands and you hold on with each hand. And just stay here. It should feel like a lot. It feels like a lot to me. I know it doesn't look like that, but it does. That's that ultimate yogi poker face. Especially if you're new to a public class, what happens, you'll come to class and you'll be like, oh my God, these people are crazy. And we are, but we're also focused. And we're interested, right? How deep can we go? What can we let go of physically that in turn helps free us up emotionally and helps us to create more abundance and freedom and less stress in our lives? Almost there. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1. Good release. Take those seaweed arms again. You guys, just swing your arms back and forth now a few times. So we get back into the elasticity, natural range of motion. Cross one over the other and then opposite. The last thing we're going to do is lay down on the belly. So please lay down on your belly with your arms out wide like a T. And then roll onto your right hip and bend your left leg to support behind you. Relax your head. Hold on here. For most of us, this is going to be enough. You might not feel a lot, but this is opening up the front of the chest, countering a lot of the texting that we do these days. Using our thumbs directly correlates to your neck. So this is a good one to help release the line from your thumb to the base of your neck. I see some people try to take the other arm behind. You can also go for a bind if you have a lot of mobility, but sometimes that can force things, right? So a bind would be palms together and then hands away, but that's pretty intense. So for most people, just one arm, stay there, don't force it. And then they'll take the left arm out, roll onto the outer left hip, bend your right knee behind you, relax your head. Keep your right hand in front or take it behind you. Maybe grab a bind or hold on right here. Slowly release back to your belly. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Slowly come on up to a tabletop position. Come to a seated position. You can sit down on your heels or cross-legged. However you are here, notice if your tailbone is tucked under, can you release your tailbone back? Maybe sitting on a block or a blanket if you need that support for your knees. And then from here, simply take your shoulders up to your ears. Inhale. And as you exhale, open mouth, draw the shoulders down your back. Inhale, roll your shoulders forward and up. Exhale, open mouth, shoulder down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And let's switch directions. Inhale, rotate your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale, up. Exhale, down. Beautiful job. Bring your hands to the center of your chest. Thank yourself for showing up today.
Bring your hands to your forehead. Thank yourself and find gratitude for someone in your life today. And bring your hands to your knees. Take a big inhale through your nose. Lion's breath, open mouth, open your eyes, stick out your tongue. One more big inhale. Open mouth, stick out your tongue, stretch out your jaw, your neck, your eyeballs. And give yourself a big old shake, let it all go. So awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have a fantastic holiday, fantastic year. I will see you next time. Namaste.